basically got jacked for equipment and all of their dough. Didn't. Guys, come on.
Been drinking since 7:30 in the morning, and it's now 3:30 in the afternoon.
My favorite tweet: stopping for lunch at Mom's kitchen. The waitress here is hot. LOL.
No!
But when you're having fun.
No new friends? Assemble. Coming soon to Spotify, it's the No New Friends podcast with your host. I'm Scott.
And I'm Mary.
Coming real soon to Spotify, so stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. You are listening to the No New Friends podcast. I am your host, Scott, with my beautiful co-host, Mary.
Mary! That's me.
How the hell are you doing? So, hey, thanks for listening to the first episode of the No New Friends podcast. I am your host, Scott, my co-host,
Mary.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Man, I am so excited. I've been excited for about a week now. We have our first guest, one of the four horsemen of Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1, one of my favorite radio shows, Mr. James Yawn.
Brother, could you come by and do that before me and my wife make love and just introduce me that way? Like that would
I'll
make
be your
any
hype man. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Craig Brooks.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys. I really should have just said my name like Mary did, because I like that intro.
Yeah.
I should have just been Craig.
You know, I found some things that I like that Mary did in the first couple episodes, and now it's just kind of a staple. Every show, she starts with going, Mary, and then she ends every show with, okay, bye. And I just love
Which is how I end every phone call or anything in real life.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast. We just finished season 3, episode 9, the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones.
We're also joined in virtual studio by Chris Yob from the Diz Journey, Remy's Roundtable, you name it.
No New Friends podcast.
No New
He's
Friends
just all over.
podcast.
He's basically
A recurring guest on No New Friends.
All right, listen, we've got very exciting news. I know that this show is called the No New Friends podcast, but we've made a new friend. We have made a new friend, and I want to introduce to everyone, you know him already, but our new permanent member of the No New Friends podcast, Mr. Chris Yob. Chris, how you doing tonight, man?
Mountain people are these people. We were in a simulation. These people were not real. I think actually just might have become my lifelong dream. I want to be a scumbag reselling hoarder.
What a title.
This is our 50th episode. We're so excited. You know, most podcasts only last about 6 or 7. We're at 50.
Then I got a message from a gentleman from Africa. Greetings and prayers to you. I hope you're doing good with your family. It's nice to meet you. I am Lamin from Gambia, the smiling coast of West Africa.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs.
This is our 1-year anniversary episode. That's right. This time, 1 year ago, February 26th, is when we released our very, very first episode, Just Winging It. Mary, do you remember that day?
I do. It's been 1 year since Scott conned me into recording something. Scott?
Which brings us to our guest tonight, Carlos Navarro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Good to see all of you in your different places with your different backgrounds and learning all about you in this short amount of time.
As I mentioned, this is our 100th episode.
All right, so we're almost going to wrap up the show, but we've got a new segment that we're going to try out, and Chris is going to give us his cliff notes of the episode. So Chris, without further ado, here's Chris's cliff notes. So Ryan, we're going to play this really cool game, and it's going to lead into a weekly segment. This game is it Jersey Man or is it Florida Man? Big announcement, joining us now on a regular basis. I don't have a clever nickname yet, but I'm sure I will. Sarah, how you doing?